If you make videos with your smartphone but need to get better audio, then I highly recommend this 3 microphone. Check this out. What's up guys, Mel here from Cardioid Studios. Now, lately, I've been making my YouTube videos in my car with my cell phone. Just because I work a lot, and by the time I go home and want to make my YouTube videos at night, it's kind of late. I'd rather play with my boy. And at the same time, since I'm kind of new at this, when I have this big camera in front of me and lights and a wireless mic and the stage is set, I still kind of get a little nervous, being in front of the camera and talking. So in my previous videos, I have a lot of ums and stuttering and, a lot of mess ups. But I realized that with a smartphone, I could shoot it between my shoots, any time of the day, in my car. And it's a lot easier to talk to my phone because it kind of feels like as if I'm talking to a friend in FaceTime, right? So with a little bit more pressure. So I realized that last 2 I had to use my phone audio, and it was okay. I had to do a little bit of post work to get rid of a lot of the ambient sound. And by doing that, it also got rid of my voice. It kind of like deteriorated my voice also. So now I did a little bit of research and I found a couple of microphones that you can use with your smartphone so you get better audio. So these microphones that I'm going to talk about they're very cheap and they're effective, and I highly recommend them. So the first one that I want to talk about is from Mcoplus. It's a LVD600 lavalier mic. The audio that you're hearing right now is from the phone, so that way you could kind of hear how it sounds. I had no edits whatsoever. You could hear the cars passing by. And this little lavalier mic is only $17. And it comes with let's go ahead and open this up and see what's inside. I did open it earlier and test it out, and it is pretty good, but I'm gonna let you guys hear it. So it comes with an adapter if you need 3.5 millimeter to a 1/4 inch, and it comes with a little bag. Let's see, and there it is. It's a wired lavalier mic. I opened it up. There was a little battery. It's battery powered. You unscrew it and put that little battery inside. And this one is kind of cool because it has a button for a camera. So if you are using a DSLR, a mirrorless camera, and want to use a lapel mic, then you could switch on for that to be activated, which turns on what you call TRS. Most of the cameras, they have 2 little lines, and that's how you know it's compatible. But for smartphones, tablets, and laptops, and things like that, it uses TRRS, and it's got 3 little lines over here. So when you turn that off, then you can use it with your smartphone. Now I'm using my iPhone XS right now, and I'm going to let you hear how it sounds with and without this lapel mic. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me go down. So guys, if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, and I really appreciate your help. And also, I'm going to be putting the link with this microphone in case you're interested in getting it for yourself as well. Now, first off, you definitely need to get your little dongle that comes with your iPhone. And if you lost it or misplaced it, then you want to order one in Amazon, but you got to make sure that it is also compatible with a microphone. I thought I lost mine, so I ordered some in Amazon, and it wasn't compatible. Microphone didn't work. It was only for a headphone, and I did some more research. They really never really talk about microphone being working, but you could tell by looking at the reviews. So when you do buy one, make sure it is microphone compatible. So here we go. I'll plug this in. All right, guys. So this is how I sound with the smartphone audio, and I'm gonna put this lapel mic right on my lapel over here, and then I'm gonna plug that in. This is how it sounds with the lapel mic. The good thing is that it kind of condenses my voice. It gets a little bit deeper since it's not capturing everything that's around, but it does a good job capturing my voice since it's right next to it, and it does a decent job kind of making the ambient sound a little less noisy. So I highly recommend this lapel mic. Since it's only $17, just leave it inside your bag at all times in case. Now the downfall is that it's wired. It has a super long wire. It's not a big problem if you're doing something like this, right? Or even a small little interview, you could use this long wire. But my brother, for example, makes golf videos with his phone. Keep that weight a little more centered, feel a better load. And then on the downswing, you'll be able to feel a little more pressure from the ground, pushing up, then helping you swing through with better contact. So he's kind of a distance where it might not reach in. So it's not useful for videos like that. But if you're just making a little vlog video with your phone like this, or small little interview videos, then it sounds good. I highly recommend it. Now another microphone that I recommend is from the same company, Mcoplus. And the reason why I like this is it's only $25. It's similar to the Rode shotgun mic. I have D3 Pro at home. It's a nice little shotgun mic. I used to have a Rode mic, and they're all good. They all sound the same, but they're battery powered, and they're a little too big for you to use with your smartphone. But this little guy, it's only $25. It doesn't use any kind of battery. You plug in and you play it. So I'm gonna open this up and show you what's inside this little box. Let's see. So it comes with a little bag, and before I open that, I'm going to show you that it also comes with a sound muffler. They call this a dead cat, but it looks like a little mouse. It's so tiny. And it comes with 2 cables. So it comes with the TRRS cable, the one with the 3 lines. That's made for your phone, and it also comes with a TRS cable that's made for your professional camera. So that's really cool that they do that, right? Because the professional camera that home, the D3 and also the Rode mic that I had, it only came with a TRS cable. So if you want to use that for your smartphone, you would have to buy the cable that is compatible to it. But of course, they're not made for smartphones, right? They're too big. But this one can. So just to open this up, this is how it looks. Look at this little guy right there. That is super cute. There's a little cushion thing that kind of helps with the wind. Of course, the other dead cat is a lot better for wind, but this is okay too. And look how tiny this thing is. You plug in your cable in the back, and you could put this on top of your camera. But as you can see, this doesn't attach to your phone like how you want it to. So I got myself a super cheap little adapter like this. You put your phone in there, and then you could easily just screw this thing on top, and there you have it. You have a little microphone on top of your camera. All right guys, so this is how it sounds using the camera audio. How it sounds using the Cardioid microphone. I've already tested it earlier also, and I really think that it sounds a lot better. You could tell it's a lot louder. And the cool thing about this, I'm going to take this out and show it to you as I'm talking to it. Let me see. Pop this bad boy out. So the cool thing about this, it's like a little tiny condenser microphone, right? It does a good job capturing audio from the front. It does a good job capturing audio from the sides. Let me take this out. Just like that, so you could totally see it, right? So here it is with the mic faced directly to me, and I'm gonna face it away, and you could kind of hear my audio lessen. So how about now? You could probably still hear me since it's probably deflecting from the front glass of my car, but I think it does a better job. So as I turn it back around, you can hear my voice get louder and louder. So it's not bad if you're outside and there's a lot of people in the other side of the camera, then it will do a good job kind of toning down their audio level while just keeping your audio really good. So it's kind of cool too. It feels like a little microphone. So it's really nice to have something like this. Very convenient, but you know, just make sure you have that little adapter so that it attaches to your phone, you know, conveniently. So I highly recommend this, and I probably would use this with my DSLR and camera also for something, you know, like if you're shooting a smaller gig and you don't really want to carry around a bigger microphone, this actually will do a better job than your internal camera microphone or, you know, your internal smartphone microphone. So very cheap, only 25 bucks. Other companies sell something similar like this, like the Rode, for 50 bucks, and of course it's built with maybe better quality material, but this little material is pretty good too, so I highly recommend this little mic. All right, so let's move on to the last microphone that I want to talk about, and it's one of my favorite wireless mic called Wireless Go. Now I have the more expensive Sennheiser Sony lapel mics that's really big. It's got, you know, antennas sticking out, and it does a great job, but it's like almost $1,000, 500 bucks to $1,000 and it's worth the money because of the fact of the range. If something blocks your path, then it's not going to interrupt the feed. So it's definitely worth the money, but it's really big, and it's expensive and kind of inconvenient to just put in your pocket, even though that's what you're supposed to do. It's huge. I mean, when I shoot weddings and I have the groom put that big old receiver in his pocket, it just kind of is bulky, right? But with this little guy, I mean, it's 200 bucks, way more expensive than the two other microphones, but that's what you got to pay to have it wireless. And like I mentioned earlier, with my brother making his golf videos, this is something I would definitely recommend to him. So that way he could walk his distance away from the phone that he uses to capture the video, and then talk and make his video about golf. So I'm going to open this up. And I love this new technology. This is kind of recent, right? I think it came out last year, maybe 2 years ago. And now a lot of other companies are coming out with a cheaper one. But, you know, Rode is a good brand, and they definitely do a good job making this product. So the cool thing is seeing how tiny this guy is. Now look how small this receiver is. That is crazy, right? So I mainly use this for my a DSLR when I'm shooting weddings and things like that, but it has its flaws. Like, for example, if the person was to kind of go behind a wall or, you know, around the corner and it loses line of sight, it could stop working. And also it has a battery power of like 5-6 hours, so, and then you can't swap it out, but at least it has a port that you could use an external battery and use a USB-C and charge it while it's being used. So that's kind of neat, right? So I'm gonna plug this in, and since it's so small, you could just let it dangle from your phone and it won't be a problem. So I'll plug this in and I'll show you how it sounds with this thing on. To properly use your wireless microphone like this Rode Go with your smartphone, you have to get yourself on top of the little adapter for your iPhone XS that allows you to plug in your headphone and your mic. You have to get yourself this little converter. It converts your TRS, the one with 2 lines at the tip, just like this right here, 2 little lines, and it converts it into the 3 little line TRS, like I mentioned, that you need for it to work with your smartphone. So it's a little daisy chain going on here, right? So you plug that guy in, and then once you gotta plug the cable that comes with your Rode Go. Unlike the other 2 microphones, the Rode Go does not come with a TRS cable, so that's why you need it. And then you plug that in, and then now you're ready for success. So you plug that in, and then it works. Just wanted to kind of clarify that before, you know, you realize, oh no, it's not working, you know, because it won't work if you were to just plug their cable straight into the iPhone. It doesn't work that way. All right, guys, so this is how I sound using the phone audio, and I'm gonna plug it in, and this is how I sound using the Rode Go audio. So you could just kind of let this dangle down, and it's light, so it's not gonna fall off the phone. And the cool thing about this is also you can use a lapel mic with your Go. So that way it doesn't look like this all the time, right? I mean, you don't want to have this in your video, or you don't want to put this, you know, on a person that you're interviewing just like that. It's kind of, you know, big and in your face. So you can plug in your lapel mic into the little guy over here. And now you could just use this little guy and plug that in to your lapel. So it's very cool. And if you don't mind, you know, just using this guy, if you don't mind just using this guy and then clipping onto your lapel mic, then it's all good. It's, you know, it's cool. Or maybe not this way. You got the brand all sticking out and things like that. But you could just tuck it in this way right here. And then I think the sound is gonna be all right. So I highly recommend. I mean, it is $200. The other two Cardioid microphone is only 25 bucks. You know, this little guy, Mcoplus LVD600 lapel mic, is only 17 bucks. Links below. So I highly recommend these microphones if you know you're not gonna go a distance away from your phone to make your video. Then you don't have to go out there and spend 200 bucks on something like this. You could save yourself a few bucks and get the cheaper microphone, and it's great quality. Definitely way better than the quality that you get from using your phone audio. So guys, this concludes my video. It's very short. I just wanted to show you guys the difference between the camera audio and then the little microphone audio, in case you do want to get yourself one. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.